Sarah from sarahparkerthomas.com. I'm so glad you could join me today. I'm a certified life coach and wellness consultant, nutritionist, and sufferer of wanderlust. I also teach about relationships, spiritual healing, spiritual businesses, and how to manifest the life of your dreams. Today, I wanted to continue the series on relationships with dating and safe dating tips. As I said before, this is video number 2 in a series on safe dating tips. And I suggest that you start with video number 1. Start there first, okay? And if you're on a dating site, I have some practical tips for dating on and offline too. I'll probably break them down differently. I have a package on my website right now for building online profiles and how to write responses, what pictures you should get, things like that. But this video is not about trying to sell you a package. You're quite welcome to go to the site and buy one. That would be great, thanks. But this video is to give you some practical tips that you can use today to stay safe and have a better experience dating. Also, I want to say right now, I'm not trying to scare the crap out of you. I suggest that you approach dating as you would anything else with your eyes wide open and prepared to have a great, wonderful time by being safe. So, that being said, there's no substitute for acting with caution when you're communicating with any stranger, much less someone who wants to meet you. You and you alone are in control of your online dating experience at all times. And the same goes for offline dating experiences too. You are in control. If you've met someone online and you're going to go for a face-to-face, or if you're being hooked up with somebody from a friend or a relative, or maybe somebody you met at the coffee shop. So let's go there. Let's start at that point, okay? Before you go meet that person, talk to a friend about them and be honest, and then ask other people's opinion about the person you're going to meet. I know it's one of those things of, well, but sometimes people don't understand how happy you are and how great this other person is. But sometimes in talking about someone, your friends or your family can ask a question or hit a red flag that maybe you've overlooked. And that's okay. For the most part, most people are just concerned. They're not trying to let the air out of your happiness. They are actually concerned for your safety. Sometimes we have a tendency, all of us, when we get into a new relationship and even a new friendship and even a new job, to overlook those red flags because we're just so happy that things appear to be working out. So it's important to have somebody as a sounding board that you can trust. Be honest and tell them this is what's going on. And when they ask you those questions of, well, does he have a job? How many times has she been married? Those kind of things. If you don't know, tell them you don't know. If you do know, answer them honestly. And if they ask you, well, how come you don't know this? You're going to meet this person and you don't know if they have children. You don't know if they have a job. Well, it hasn't come up is normally the answer, right? Well, before you meet them, maybe you should ask. Okay? And when you do meet them, always meet in a public place. And not just any public place. Meet in a public place that's full of people. Okay? So don't go to a deserted, off-season, after-hours public place at night that's not well lit. Go to a place where there are people. So make sure it's actually open and busy, okay? Or at least there are people there before you make the meetup. Also, it's very important not to go to, as I said, a remote location, but to drive yourself or take a taxi or use Uber. It's important to take control of this issue in case it doesn't go well. Then you have an easy way out. You're not having to ride home with this person, which you don't want to ever do. You don't want to get into a car with strangers, right? So you've told a friend and you've got their opinion and they know what's going on. You've arranged for your own transportation. So the next thing to do is when you meet the person, whip out your cell phone and take a picture of them. and tell them that you're doing this. You're going to take a picture, and you can take a picture with them if you like, or just across the table from you. But take a good picture, an identifying picture, and tell them you're going to send it to your friend. And they should be flattered that you want to take their picture. If they're up to no good, this might slow them down a little bit, and it might not. Don't use this as the number one deterrent, but at least somebody out there knows exactly where you are and exactly who you're with. Even if they gave you a wrong name and wrong ID, you have now at least a picture. Okay? So, the next thing to do is very important. Stay sober. Yeah, I said it. Stay sober. You're meeting a stranger for the first time, so don't do anything that would impair your judgment or cause you to make a decision you might regret later. So if you meet up at a club, keep that in mind. Also, if you are at a club and you have a drink, or if you're at a restaurant even and you have a drink, keep the drink with you at all times. Okay? This is always a good anytime you're out in a club. Don't leave your personal belongings just lying around. Get up and carry it with you. Put your phone up, put it in your purse, put it in your pocket, and ideally you shouldn't be looking at it nonstop anyway because that's rude. But that way it's put up. I have a bunch more tips, and I think I'm going to end right here so this video doesn't end up being 45 minutes long. As I said, you can go to the website if you want more information, or you can book a free 30-minute initial consultation with me at no charge if you want to discuss this or other issues in your life that maybe could use some help. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss anything. Thank you, and have a great and wonderful time dating out there. Be on the lookout for the next video, and I will talk to you soon.